The Apprentice and the Empty Hand. In today's fast-paced life, many people wake up every morning rushing to work. They work hard, they strive, yet when they pause and ask themselves, "Why am I doing all of this?" all they feel inside is a vague emptiness. The reason is that many have not truly discovered the value and meaning of their own lives. Steve Jobs once left us with a profound reminder: your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. That saying is not only a philosophy but also a wake-up call for all of us. Success is not measured by how much money you earn or what position you hold, but by your ability to create value and spread it to others. Only when we live true to ourselves, doing what we believe in and love, can we find real fulfillment. Once upon a time, in a small carpentry workshop, there was an apprentice boy named Ethan. From early morning until late afternoon, Ethan carried wood, swept, sawed, yet he was never paid much. Many times, Ethan thought to himself, "The workshop owner is just exploiting my labor. No matter how much I work, nothing ever gets better." One day, while sweeping the yard, Ethan met a strange old man passing by. The old man looked at Ethan's calloused hands and asked, "You work every day, but what have you created for yourself?" Ethan was bewildered. "I'm just an apprentice. I only do what the master tells me. I have nothing of my own." The old man smiled gently and said, "If your hands only know how to follow orders, then they will remain empty forever. People don't pay for labor, they pay for the value you create." Then the old man left, leaving Ethan with a haunting question. That night, Ethan tossed and turned, unable to sleep, his mind circling around the old man's words from earlier that day. "It's not the boss who pays your wages. The boss only holds the money. It's the customers who truly pay you." Ethan thought to himself, "If I keep working like this, without learning anything from the skilled carpenters here, then my future will remain the same. I'll never advance, never improve myself. If I don't try harder, later on I'll end up with nothing, just a lifetime of being a laborer day after day." The next day, instead of only sweeping or sawing wood, Ethan began observing how the skilled craftsmen worked. He paid close attention to every saw cut, every joint, every layer of varnish. In the evenings, when everyone else had gone home, he secretly stayed behind, picking up discarded wood scraps and practicing by himself, trying to craft small items. At first, the products were crooked and clumsy. His friends laughed at him. "You're just an apprentice. Stop dreaming too big." But Ethan remembered the old man's words. If you don't make an effort, then your life will only ever be working for others, never creating real value. People pay very little for mere labor, but true value is something completely different. So he persevered. Day after day, Ethan trained his hands, turning worthless wood scraps into neat, delicate little boxes. One morning, a customer came to the workshop. While waiting, he noticed a small wooden box that Ethan had left in the corner of the table. He picked it up, examined it closely, and asked, "Who made this?" Ethan stammered, I did. It was just for practice." The customer smiled. "I like it. Could you make more? I'll buy them." That was the very first time Ethan earned money from the value he himself had created, not from mere labor. In that moment, he felt that his hands were no longer empty. From that day on, Ethan continued his daily chores but also dedicated himself to crafting small wooden products. Word spread, and many customers came to place orders. Years later, Ethan opened his own carpentry workshop. He was no longer the apprentice boy, but had become a master craftsman with a trusted brand. One day, by chance, he met the old man again. Ethan bowed respectfully. "Sir, it was your words that changed my life. My hands, once empty, have now found their value. The old man smiled kindly. I only reminded you of something Steve Jobs once said. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. It was meant to encourage you, my boy. You have done very well. Everything that has come to you, you earned through your own actions. You truly deserve it. Your life is like a vast carpentry workshop. You can be just the one who carries wood, or you can be the one who creates masterpieces to last a lifetime. The choice is yours. So today, are your hands empty, or are they creating value? Remember this: you don't just work to survive, you work to create. And when you change your mindset, your life will change along with it. If this story gave you something valuable, hit the like button, share your takeaway in the comments, and pass it on to someone who might need a little extra motivation. See you again in the next story.